His Excellency, the President of the Senate has asked that we just recognize a few names very graciously. We'd like to recognize the presence of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, represented here by his son, Dr. Daysman Oyakhilome. We welcome you. Thank you so very much. We recognize the presence of all of you, distinguished senators.
Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. You heard that recognition by Tinubu administration following the visit of Daysman Oyakhilome to the Senate President office. You know, all started when President Tinubu sent a birthday wishes to Chris Oyakhilome on the 7th of December 2025. And now they've cleared all our doubts and what we've been saying all this while, that all these pastors are connected with the politicians. They are actually ruling the country with the politicians. And as you know, that Origbo is a good friend of Chris Oyakhilome, and Origbo will do anything for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said it. He dumped Obi and he said Bola Ahmed Tinubu all the way. He vowed and everything. So now you could see the connection. And Governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, is also a good friend of Chris Oyakhilome. So we are getting somewhere. Now, Chris Oyakhilome has responded to the recognition. And you remember, 2022, he said, if Ahmed come in, win as a president, he will attack the church because he's from the wherever he called him. And Peter, the name from the Bible, is the one that will get to the throne and is the rock. You remember all these things. People are taunting him online, they are bashing him. You go and read it yourself. I will just read this to you. Just to let you know that Nigeria, we can only hope with all these pastors, all these mama pastors. Anyway, let me read it to you, my people. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he said, you know, some of his followers are so ashamed that they are actually denying that he wrote this. But his name is there. He wrote it from his table. I know the way they talk. I could see that he is the one that wrote this. So it is not just interesting. It is deeply spiritual that the things of God are foolishness to those who are perishing. You see, that's how they will start their manipulation. This is not an emotional and political message. There are people who are blessed to read the signs of the times and to decipher it, but many have eyes and they can't see. Their minds are too full of bile to be objective. Is it bile or vile to be objective? I'm just reading what they wrote too. God doesn't look for perfect men. You see what I mean? He's the one that wrote this. This is how they start their manipulation. That was why he was the friend of sinners. You see, Paul was the Boko Haram leader of his time. Can you believe this nonsense? Can you believe this nonsense? Anyway, the persecution of Christians in those days. So now he had turned me to be Boko Haram. So Paul was the Boko Haram leader of his time. God looks for available men, and he looks beyond what the man is, and he sees what he can become. He took Moses from the house of Pharaoh. The situation in Nigeria is so bad. Chief Awolowo used to tell us 40 years ago it will take an insider to change it, because he was there then. So that's why he was recommending himself. But the British don't want intelligent people to rule Nigeria. They put the Fulanis there. They didn't allow him to do it. So let me read them. Some of us supported VP Osinbajo during the contest within APC, and I rose severally against BAT, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and said it was the time for a new man. They threw all manner of obstacles his way. I have not come across a man more vilified. Can you believe it? But he overcame every formidable obstacle. For 8 years since he helped Buhari to win, the man suffered all manner of degradation. Only an angel could have maneuvered what that man went through. All the powers that be worked against him, yet the man survived against all expectations. This is the man from the house of Pharaoh. He knows the system and has benefited from it. He knows where the mines are laid. I hope to God he knows what it is to live for history. He has had enough of everything. This man is no fool. He is clever than many of his opponents combined. All that remains for him is to carve his name in the books of history by living for the ordinary man. He has sought it so diligently. He can't do it alone, but can lead the way. Let's rally round him. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome. You see, my people. Rally round him, but they cannot help him to conquer the world. Anyway, I've said a lot about all these people. I don't know what else to say when people are like this. My God, they will do anything for money. They will do anything for recognition. Don't count any of this one to be don't count any of this one to be person of God. They don't know anything about Christ. He's parking his car now with a cheat, because the man know how to collect all of them. That one said it. He said he know how to play his game. He's collecting everything, bringing them to his side. He knows what they want. And he knows what he wanted from them as well. But this time around, my people, don't let any pastor tell you what to do. Don't let any pastor mislead you. Anyway, whether you vote Tinubu, whether you don't vote Tinubu, Tinubu will get there. This is same Oyakhilome that is telling us, don't cheat people. Don't cheat people. Nobody steals and begins to prosper. You will never get there, because when you steal and put it in your pocket, it will tear your pocket. You will always be poor and remain at that level. You see? They always go around and tell people what to do. That was in his that thing that he's doing now, to manipulate people, to cheat online, to steal online. Know God for yourself. I was his member. I was a leader there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's all about them, my people. This is how they are misleading people, destroying lives, telling people what to do.
Have you been to Nigeria?
I've been to Lagos and Nigeria. The first time I went was in 2009, and I'm a daughter of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome.
With everything going on in the world, what is one advice you have for people in the world right now?
Everyone who's listening.
You see that old woman calling herself daughter of Chris Oyakhilome, that one is being brainwashed. If her family check her bank account, she will have donated more than $1 million or pounds to Chris Oyakhilome. That's how he's cheating people, destroying lives, and he's telling you not to cheat. And it's a cheat. He's cheating through his rhapsody of reality and many other methods. A thief, a cheat. Now he has joined himself to another cheat. Oh, there's nothing else I can say. Oh, bye for now. Know God for yourself. Oh, Nigeria is gone. Oh.